did a review for the 9060 magnet, which I've dropped a couple of weeks back. Few of you guys actually suggested to review more colorways, and because of that suggestion, in the next couple of days I will give you more color combinations reviews. Hello guys, and welcome back for a brand new review. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing and also giving me a like. It will really help out the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm going to review in the next few days. In today's video guys, at your suggestion, we're going to have a look at another color combination for the New Balance 9060. So let's go ahead and take them out of the box, which as you can see, as usual, will come in the same gray box, which will have this NB logo in this silver color here on top. So let's go ahead and take them out. So in today's video guys, I'm really excited to show you a very nice color combination for the New Balance 9060 in this Nori colorway. As I said earlier guys, a few of you actually suggested to bring you more color combination reviews for this 9060, which in my opinion at least it's one of my favorites coming from New Balance alongside the XC72 and also the 327. But this one dropped around 2.5 years ago when they brought us for the first time this range on the market, and that one was a double collaboration with Joe Fresh Goods. And since then I need to admit that most of these releases coming for this 9060 were actually quite successful. We also had a few other collaborations, but most of them were general releases, which is gonna be the case for this Nori colorway, which dropped at least here in the UK, if I'm not mistaken, at the start of October for your normal retail price, which will be £160 here in the UK or around $180 US. And to be honest, scrolling every day through the internet guys, I saw that a lot of people are showing their love for this 9060 range. So most definitely this one should be actually one of their best sellers all around the world. So let's go ahead and also do a breakdown of this one guys. So as you can see, for this upper guys, we're gonna have a mix of materials between this very breathable and nice mesh material, which will come in this green and cream colorway. And on top of this mesh guys, as usual, we're gonna have two other types of overlays. One of it will be this very nice suede material in this green color, which also feels quite nice to the touch. So this one will cover most of this upper, and I would say that it will also give it a construction. And the other overlay guys will be this synthetic nubuck in this gray colorway, which will be present here at the front. We're also gonna have it here at the back on the lateral sides of the heel section, and also at the back just above the heel section, where you're also gonna have the NB embroidered in this white color on top. As in for the actual lacing system, this one will have your normal punch out holes, which will keep in place this time this off-white flat laces. And just underneath these laces we're gonna have this very nice tongue, which will be in this cream color. And this one will have a decent amount of padding underneath. And as you can see at the top of the tongue, we're gonna have this cream suede material, which will also keep in place this tab with NB 9060. Going now in the midfoot, on the lateral side of the shoe, we're gonna have this N letter in this white color, made out of this leather material, which will be stitched on top of this suede. But as usual, on the medial side, this one will actually be stitched in this cream color, which yet again it looks quite nice. Going now at the back of the shoe guys, covering the heel section, we're gonna have this translucent heel counter support, which is actually present for all of these 9060 releases. But as you can see, this one will be quite simple and very see-through. Going now inside of the shoe, guys, for this one I'm gonna have this white lining, which underneath will have a decent amount of padding, which will keep your foot quite good in place. And at the bottom I'm gonna have this slightly gray colorway for this foam insole, which here at the heel section will have your normal imprints. So going now to the actual midsole, guys, we're gonna have this absorb material, which will come in this white and cream colorway, which most definitely is looking quite nice. As I've said in my previous reviews, this is one of my favorite midsoles coming from New Balance, which has a very interesting design. It also has this staggered design as well, which will give a very good stability, and it also feels quite good underfoot. So I would say that this one, it's one of the best releases coming from New Balance. So now, guys, we can finish with this gray rubber outsole, which will have your normal standard pattern, nothing changed here. So this one will include these diamond designs, and as usual here in the midfoot we're gonna have this New Balance lettering. As in for the actual sizing, guys, for me, as I have a skinny fit for this 90-60 range, I'm always going with my true to size. So for me this one fits me just fine, and I would say that it's gonna be the same for people with normal feet. But just in case you have wide feet, guys, most definitely I would suggest you to try to go with a half size up, just to make sure that this front part of the shoe, which is actually a bit pointy, is not gonna be too snug for you. So overall, guys, one of these latest releases coming from New Balance for this 90-60 range, which for today we had it in this Nori colorway. In my opinion, it's looking quite good, and as usual it will also use quite good materials as well. But every now and then they actually play around with these materials. It's not gonna be the case for the today's pair. This one will have a very nice suede material, which will be paired with this very breathable mesh. So I would say that this one overall, guys, it will give a very good level of comfort. It will also look quite nice, at least in my opinion. And also the materials are very good as well. But I need to admit that a few of these 90-60 colorways are not looking great. And unfortunately it's gonna be the case for my next pair, which I will show you in the next couple of days. But for sure this green pair, guys, it's one of my favorites, and unfortunately this one, it's not available anymore on the New Balance site. It seems that this one is sold out, but checking on StockX, this one is actually going for a very good price. So for sure I would say that this one should be on your list. It really feels that this is one of the best releases for a 90-60 colorway, at least in the last couple of months. So yeah, guys, this was my unboxing and reviewing of one of these latest releases coming from New Balance for this 90-60 range, which for today we had it in this Nori colorway. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to press the like button, maybe also subscribe to the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm gonna review in the next few days. And of course, if you want to have a look at any of my other reviews for this 90-60 range, you can choose from any which you have now on the screen. And as always, I will see you in my next one. Thanks for watching.